Hello everyone, Absent Friend here, and we're back with another advanced guide for Disney Villainous. Today, we'll be looking at King Candy. So grab your stick shift and let's check it out. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell to be alerted when new episodes are available. And here we are at the game table with King Candy. Before we start, I don't remember if I showed y'all this when I did the guide, but I was so fortunate enough to go to a fan expo last year, and I was able to meet Alan Trudick, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, and he is the voice of King Candy. And I brought my board, and sure enough, he actually signed it. And I had him sign it Turbotastic. So he was incredible to meet and lots of fun. And anyway, he actually did the said Turbotastic and King Candy's voice, which was a great thrill. So I just thought that was really cool, and I have that forever. So yay! Anyway, it's nice when Disney actors are still alive, you know, to be able to get them to sign stuff. But anyway, so. King Candy, how do we deal with him? Look at this board. I mean, we've never seen anything like this, have we? But it's actually not that bad. As a matter of fact, I prefer it because you can just move forward however many you want. You can move 1 through 4 spaces. You can move 1, and then you can do this action, this action, this action. By the way, this is a play card action, if you didn't know. So that counts as a play card action. So, or you can do this one and do that one. You can do all kinds of combinations of actions. As long as they're not covered up, you can do them. All right, you could do the gain 3 2 turns in a row. You could go 1 2 3, and you could gain 3 power, play card, and discard. That's a great first turn. And then go here, gain 3 power again, play 2 cards, a great second turn. And then go here, gain 3 power again, play a card, and discard, great third turn. Not fading anybody, but that's okay. It's a good way to get King Candy going because he does have a lot to do. All right, so let's say we'll just leave him there for now. And I mean, you could fade somebody. You can go here, fade, do all that stuff, fade again, and fade 3 times in a row, as long as that spot is not covered up. If it is covered up, then just use this fade action down here. He does have 3 different fade actions, which most villains don't have. So anyway, everything that's up here, there's at least one version of it down there that you can always do. You can't ever cover his power though. 3 is there and 2 is over there. So, all right. So, how do we win as King Candy, and how do we do it efficiently? Well, of course, you want to cycle his deck and not worry too much about any wasteful cards. Except have some candy is good to get cards, to put some cards into your hand and discarding the rest. But of course, you have to reveal them. All the allies though, play as many allies as you can. Put out as many allies as possible, and spread them around. You don't have to put them anywhere specifically. It doesn't really matter. You just want allies out, especially these candy side bugs. You really, really, really want these candy side bugs out, because when they're used in vanquish actions, they get stronger. They get to move places and they get stronger. So use them in vanquish actions as much as possible. And then, of course, Sour Bill, if he moves, then you can put an ally into your hand. Or you reveal cards from the top of your deck until you find an ally and put that ally into your hand. And then you place the remaining cards back on top of the deck, so you're not wasting anything with that. With Taffeta, you can move the racer token. Every time she moves, the racer token moves back 2 action spaces. That's great once the race begins. But I'd go ahead and get her out on the board just so that you can use that ability. I don't think there's a fake card that makes you discard allies. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. When the racers come out, of course, when they're moved or played, you gain a power. So play them, and you pretty much play them for free. And if you want to move them, you gain free power from doing that. But anyway. So, let's check out some of these other cards. Oh, yeah, don't forget the pay to race, which means you can perform a play card action without performing a play card action. So you don't even need to be on a play card action to do this. And before you perform any other actions, you pay up to 6 power to move King Candy forward that many of action spaces. That can be played anytime. It doesn't have to be during the big race, but I would wait to play during the big race. And pay full power if you can. All right, but you are cycling the deck to try to get to this. You must have this card to move forward in your objective. So again, try not to waste time with other things. Go ahead and get some of these allies out. Oh, I forgot Duncan and Winchell. Okay, use them a lot because when they are played or moved, they can perform vanquish actions. Now, the one thing I will say that's weak with King Candy is he only has 1 vanquish action. Now, you can vanquish 3 times in a row, as I showed you before, but he only has the 1, and it's way near the end of his race lap. So you have to move him quite a bit to get to vanquish stuff. So use these guys to help you vanquish more often. So you can vanquish from here or here if you got them. Okay, so once again, you got to get that hero out. And when it's played, we find Wreck-It Ralph and play to that location and attach the medal to him. Where is he? Where are you? He's a hero. Ah, there we go. Okay, so whatever location, I try to play him either in these 2 middle ones so I don't have to block the fate actions. But it depends. It also depends on where King Candy is. For example, if he's somewhere down here, then these actions won't matter too much right now because he won't be around them much longer. So it doesn't really matter either one. If he's over here, then cover these up because he's going to be needing those. Okay, so it just depends. You can play the hero medal wherever you want. Okay, and then when Ralph is played, you may move Vanellope, but you don't have to. And then King Candy must pay 1 power to perform and move Atom or ally action, which is that over there. So you do have to pay to move allies around while he's out. Okay, so don't forget that. And then we attach it to him. Let's say we put him here actually. Okay, he's got 6 strength. So what do we do? Well, we can use any allies we want. Really, you can put the racers or whatever you want where they are. Like I said, you can put these guys wherever you want. You can pile them up in one place. If you pile them up in one place, put them where Wreck-It Ralph is going to be. Again, I like to keep these 2 from vanquishing because I need their abilities, and these guys as well. The racers, the nameless racers, and the Cybugs are really good for vanquishing heroes as you need to. Okay, so this is 2, 3. We need some more, so let's just get some more Cybugs out wherever they might be. Cybugs, oh, where are you, Cybugs? There we go. Okay, that's 5, and I know we have some more racers. Let's get some more racers out. There's 6. Okay, so now we have enough power to take out Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, so with our 6 power, we're going to take out Wreck-It Ralph. We have 2 Cybugs in there, so we're going to take out Wreck-It Ralph, and this goes away, and Wreck-It Ralph goes away, and of course Vanellope will come back. Where is she? Hang on. Technical difficulties. Oops. You're not supposed to be in there. You're not supposed to be in there. There she is. I thought I had too many fake cards. Some of the fake cards got mixed up with Shere Khan. Okay. So, there she is. And these guys are not there. These guys get discarded. But these guys get moved to a different location. Okay. And they can go anywhere. You could spread them out, and now they have 3, or you could move them to all one big location. It doesn't matter. If there's other heroes out that you want to defeat, then move them there. Okay, it could be the same location or different locations. It doesn't matter. And if they're used again, they move to a different location and gain more strength. So use them. Use them. All right, so let's say we just did this, okay? All right. Now Vanellope is out, and so, of course, we're trying to cycle our deck and get a glitch. There are several glitches in the deck, so if you have to discard at the beginning to get to that medal, go ahead and discard at the beginning to gain the medal. It's perfectly fine. It's not that big a deal. It's okay. Okay? Okay. Plus, you can use out of order to get a card from your discard pile back into your hand. That will help to get glitches back if you discarded them. Okay, but now we need to put a glitch on. So once we put the glitch on, Now the race can begin. Glitch is on. We move immediately, no matter where you are. So do this last. If you're about to put the glitch on to start the race, do it last. Do every other action, because once you've done this, your turn is over. So do that last, and then move King Candy to the starting line and put the racer token on the starting line. Okay, they're both in the same spot. All right, now the racer token will cover up actions as well as the action that's covered right now. Okay, so what happens next? Well, before King Candy moves, if Vanellope Von Sweet has a glitch attached, which she does, we reveal the top card of King Candy's deck. All right, so it's a 0, which means we move the racer token that many the cost, which is 0, plus 2. So 1, 2. Okay, let's see what happens on the next turn. It's another 0. 1, 2. Next turn. That's also 0. So 1, 2. She's going to move 2 no matter what. There's 1. So 1, 2, 3. And yes, you will go to that spot even though it's covered up. That one's considered 0 since it's a question mark. So 1, 2. And there's 1. So 1, 2, 3. That one's bad. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And she's won the race. And once she wins the race, the glitch comes off. And you have to start over. You have to pretty much start over. Put another glitch on her and start the race again. That's all you can do. Okay? Alright. So. Now, how do we keep that from happening? Okay? Well, of course, once the race is started, use Taffeta to move the racer token back. However, do not move it back this way, because all she has to do is go 1, 2 and she wins. So let the racer token get ahead a little bit. Then start moving Taffeta, or once you get over here to be able to move things, then use Taffeta to move back. Okay? All right. So there's that. And then, of course, there's the pay to race, which I already showed you. And, of course, you can use this to help move allies. 2 allies. So you can move allies to use their abilities. Okay? I play that card a lot to use their abilities. This is also another good one to move the racer token back to, if you need to. So definitely use that. This is a good condition, but it's only if somebody uses a moves an item or ally during their turn. Not necessarily the action, but if they move items or allies. So for example, if you're playing against Pete or Maleficent, she moves items a lot, or she moves things a lot. Or, well, it's actually item or ally, so it's not necessarily curses, so scratch that. If you're playing against Pete moves allies and items a lot. Mother Gothel moves quite sometimes. I guess it just depends, but I know Pete moves allies and items a lot. Corella moves items and allies a lot. So, anyway, if you're playing one of those, that's a good card to play to play. Okay? This one, can't be allowed to race. This one, move any number of allies to a hero's location, perform a vanquish action, but do not discard the allies used to defeat the hero. This is perfect for defeating Ralph. So if you can't seem to get the allies to work out like I did a while ago, then use this to defeat Ralph instantly. And you don't lose any of the allies that you just did. However, that means if you side bugs, they won't advance to their, they won't evolve or grow, whatever you want to call it, okay? And then, of course, you can move the racer token back 3, but if the race hasn't happened yet, it don't matter, okay? So, because the race doesn't start till the glitch is applied. So if you're going to use this to get rid of Ralph, do it. If not, use it to get rid of other heroes, if there are any out, and use them to move the racer back, okay? All right. So anything that moves the racer backwards is perfect, okay? Taffeta is another great one to do that for. So anyway, and this one's also really good. Situational, but it's still good because the racer token will cover up any actions anywhere on the board, not just at the top, but anything that the racer token is covering can be used. So this is good to use, and you don't have to have a play card action to use it. You just play it for free, and you can use any of the actions that you are surrounded by or landed on, whether they're covered or not. So that's King Candy in a nutshell, folks. Now let's get to talking about Fading Him, because Fading Him is very, 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 very different. All right, so let's say Vanellope's already out, okay? But if she's not, you could use other heroes to keep King Candy from doing things and covering up these actions. And remember, they can move Vanellope around. So if Vanellope's like covering up that, you can move and have her cover up something else. It doesn't really matter because she has no abilities and she's never going to be defeated. I mean, if somebody's going to defeat King, or if King Candy is going to defeat Vanellope, they need to have their brain examined because you don't want to defeat her. If she goes away, you're going to have to do all that crap to get her back out. And no Fator is going to play her. So always play some. If you're fading him before she comes out, play anything else. Also, well, Wreck-It Ralph, you could play him early. He could come out again. That's perfectly fine. And if that happens, just do it. It's not a big deal. I think it's all the heroes. Okay, so these are the only 4 heroes. So use them to cover up the actions, so that'll keep him from doing too many actions per turn or too many things. And of course, these also hinder him, so he can only move forward 2 or 3 actions, and he must pay 1 power to play a card. So if he uses a play card action, he must pay extra power. So these are like taxes and hinders his movements. All right, so use them to your, just get them out there. There's no harm in having them out, 0. Of course, the beacon lets you move Candy Cybugs in play to that location, and then you may remove 1 Candy Cybug from that location. So that's a good way to get rid of Candy Cybugs. The Glazed Me card, of course, he can reveal his card and discard 2 cards. But he gets to choose, not you. This, of course, is really good to keep him from winning the race. So use this to move him backwards. Again, don't move him back past this if he's near the starting line. And then this allows you, this is one of the really good cards, allows you to remove a glitch. And if it's the only glitch on her, the race immediately begins and King Candy will have to start all over. Okay? So use that card to stop it. Now, King Candy players out there, put more glitches on. If you come across another glitch, you already got a glitch on, put a second one on, because you definitely don't want to lose the only glitch you got, because that's what faders are going to be doing. Okay. This is a really good card to look at, meaning no one else will know but you, to find hopefully one of those really powerful, high-powered cards. And because he has to do this before his turn starts, and if you can put this card or any other high-powered card on top of his deck, he will definitely draw that, and the racer token will move forward quicker. So use that card if the big race has begun. Definitely. And then this is just kind of doing the same thing that she does, but again, and you get to do that several times. And then, of course, you can use this to get any hero that's been discarded and put them into play. +1 strength. That includes Wreck-It Ralph. So, anyway, as long as Wreck-It Ralph does not have that medal attached, he is a perfect hero to have out. All right, so that's pretty much it for King Candy, I should say, from me about King Candy. But I would definitely like to hear your King Candy strategies, so please leave them in the comments. Let me know what you think. And as always, this is your absent friend, signing off.